one is concerned. We'll just tell you about phase two. But first, let's bring you some more breaking news in connection with this reported ceasefire deal that's been reached between Israel and Hamas. We're learning that Qatar has announced this agreement. They're saying that this deal is going to take effect on January 19th itself. Netanyahu, as we mentioned, has reacted to the ceasefire deal, saying that the ceasefire deal is not yet complete and that the final details are being worked upon. But as far as final details are concerned, reportedly, the second phase of this deal is going to be much harder because this is going to reportedly begin, negotiations are going to begin on day 16 of this ceasefire deal if this goes ahead as planned, if it goes ahead smoothly. So on day 16 is when you're probably going to be seeing negotiations take place for the rest of the remaining hostages to be released. Reportedly, that number as well is about 98. But again, we'll have to see how exactly this develops, considering that the Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has already said that this deal is not yet complete. The final structure of the deal is still being discussed at this point. The Israeli cabinet is yet to pass it at this point. Beyond this as well, we've seen ceasefire deals at the past, especially between Israel and Hezbollah. That was a spectacular failure considering how many ceasefire violations that had taken place from both sides at that point. But let's listen into some more statements that have come in on this development.
Here it is a very, very tough decision the Israeli cabinet will have to accept. But we have a commitment. We have a commitment for our brothers. We have a commitment for our sisters. We done our utmost and we brought home the majority of the hostages. But 98 of them are still there. But if we will postpone the decision, we don't know how many of them will survive. So we have to take a very tough decision and painful. Also painful for victims of terrorism in Israel. Painful for all the citizens of Israel. But the responsibility for these citizens who were kidnapped from their beds on these days, and the commitment of the government of Israel to bring them home will direct us.
Now, continue to track the developments here as far as reactions and the finalized deal is concerned.